Alrighty, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tiger Stripe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome and thank you for the continued support. Today, what I wanted to do was discuss amps. So, on stream, which I stream on Twitch, if you'd like to swing by, feel free to show some support. You can ask any and everything live, and I'll explain it there. I received quite a few questions about amps and how to build them and what to look out for. What is the prism doing that the scaffold isn't, and what is a 223? What is a 747? What are all of these numbers and what do they represent? What do they mean? So in today's video, I want to go over just that. Now, starting with the image here on the screen, you'll notice that they're going in an order from prism, scaffold to brace, and they're also numbered. Now, for just experimental reasons, we'll throw out a random number. When somebody tell you, oh, I use the 421 and it's an incredible amp, you should try it out, you're not going to know what the heck they're talking about. So let's pop on back over here to Quill Uncle. It's showing on the screen as well for the numbers that I just had up, but it's a little bit easier to see here in game. So 421, let's say that that's the amp we're talking about. They're talking about prism, scaffold, and brace numbers, right? Now, if we go back on over to the page here, 421, prism, scaffold, and brace, which is showing in that order. What they mean is the prism will be the 4, the scaffold will be the 2, and the brace will be the 1. So, in that order, 4 is Ron prism, the scaffold is the Schrock Sun scaffold, and the brace is the Claptra brace. Now, I'm not saying that this is the best amp in the world. I just went ahead and shouted a few numbers just as an example, because we all have friends that don't really teach us anything about some of our games, right? I'm not that friend. I'm here to help you. Now, we aren't going over what damage types are the best or any of that. I'm just simply trying to help you understand what these numbers represent. Now, it will always be in that order. So if you ever have a friend say, oh, I used a 223, you know it's going in the order of prism, scaffold, and brace. Even if you don't know which one is first, you can go ahead and write it down. My friend told me to try out the 223. And when you come here, you will know 223, let's pull up our sheet here again on the screen, is the Schrock Sun prism, the Schrock Sun scaffold, and the Lauren brace. Now, if we go back on over here to Quill Uncle's shop, we're going with the Schrock prism. We're going with the Schrock Sun scaffold, which we already have selected. And we're going to go ahead and select the Lauren brace. This right here is your 223 amp. Now, you can go down the road with any and everything else you see here. If you want to try out a 737, that's totally your choice. Again, I'm just teaching you all the order of things and how it works. Now, keep in mind, the prism will always be your primary fire. I'll also be showing that here on the screen for you as well. The Schrock Sun prism is strictly your primary fire. Now, when we talk about the scaffold, this is your secondary fire. So this is going to produce a little bit more damage. It's a little bit wider, but it's short range. Now, the brace is always giving you something extra as far as energy pool or recharge, the delay, a little bit more critical or status chance, energy pool. This isn't doing anything else to alter necessarily the way your secondary or primary will fire. It's an additive to your amp. Now, with the rest of that being said, if you are trying to build something from Quill Uncle and you came from the last video of how to farm for Cetus Wisps, you'll notice that some of these will take Cetus Wisps. It might not be here on the Schrock Sun prism, but you'll definitely see it on the Schrock Sun scaffold, and you'll also see it on the Lauren brace. So make sure you're going out there and you're farming for those Cetus Wisps. Save them up. That way, when you purchase the blueprints here, you're all ready to go. Now, hopefully today's video was of some use to you. If not, let me know in the comments section if there's something else that you'd like for me to go over. And if so, feel free to hit the thumbs up button here on the video and let me know how I helped you, or if you would like to see something else in the next video. And I'll catch you all again next time.